moment anyway. It's a bit windy. It's fairly bright. I'm just leaving Kidsgrove. Yes, I'm back at Kidsgrove again, haven't I? Stopped off here to go shopping. And I'm continuing my journey along the Trent Mersey Canal, heading down towards Middlewich at the moment. I have a little excursion up on the Macclesfield Canal, went up to Bollington with a friend, turned round and came back, and now I'm back on the move again. Looks like I'll change the battery in the camera. It's just about to go off. So I'll do that and I'll catch up with you again in a few moments. Gentleman on that Anderson boat just saying, first boat he's ever passed. Oh well, at least it's a fairly straight wide piece. Got nowhere near me, so it's fine. Lock ahoy. I'm still going down the locks here, of course, at Kidsgrove. Just come into lock 44, I think it is. So I stopped just up there at Red Bull Services. Got rid of my rubbish, filled up with water, and pumped both the toilets out. Neither were anywhere near full, but it's going to be a while before I see a pump out again, and so I just decided to empty them. So just finishing that off right now. I've put all the caps back on except for one. And I waited until I got into this lock. It was much easier to do it standing on something solid rather than trying to lean across the boat. Let's go and do that. Here I am. Let's put this back in. When I put these in, I just screw them down so it's tight, like so, and let's cock back off, because they're different metals and they expand at different rates, so sometimes it can make it almost impossible to get it back off. Anyway, it's done now. There's nobody around, so yeah, get this lock done and the next one, then I think there's one after that, and I'm going to probably look for somewhere to moor up. It's quite windy and it's quite tricky locking on your own. I'm not worried about the travelling in the wind, it's just the wind keeps blowing me off for lock landings and job to stop on the lock landings and all that. So yeah, not going to do too much today. As you can see, the island between the two locks is only what, 15 feet I'm guessing, probably less. So to compensate for the problem of the lock gates or the balance beams not hitting each other, when they push the second lock in, look, the second lock is not exactly in the same position as the original lock. You can see they don't hit because they put this one, or this I believe was the original one, and then they added this one just a couple of feet or so further up the canal, so you didn't have a problem with the lock balance beams colliding with each other. Those early engineers seemed to think of everything. Well, this lock's nearly empty, so it's time for me to open these gates up and continue cruising. I'm going to hold the camera and push the gate at the same time. There's to pull the boat out. Once again, a very kind gentleman closing the gates for me. Well, I've decided I'm just going to do this lock and the next lock, I think, today. I know there's some moorings about half a mile away. As long as there's space there, that's going to be me for the day. This wind is just it's just so awkward trying to get onto the lock landings. It's just pushing me off the lock landings all the time. Well, this is where I moored yesterday, just before noon, and I'm glad I did. It chucked it down shortly after, and I've got a couple of locks just up around the corner. I hate locking in the rain, as you probably know, just for safety reasons more than anything. I don't like getting wet anyway, who does? So yeah, it's bright and sunny this morning, but it's blooming cold and windy as well. So yeah, middle of May, no it's not, sorry. Middle of April, and it feels like the middle of January. The only thing that's different at the moment is things are green. Look, things are green. So it looks like spring, even though it feels like the middle of winter. Well, that's enough of me moaning. I'm going to make a move anyway. I'm not going to go too far again because, as I say, it's quite chilly. I'm on my way to Middlewich, and I'm going to do it in steps. I could do it 2 days quite easy really, but I'm probably going to take 4, as it's like this, and I give it like this for the next few days. A couple of hours a day is going to do me. So Road Heath today, I think, and then probably tomorrow Malkins Bank, the day after that Wheelock, and then from there, because there's not much in between, although I might stop off, I don't know yet, I'll make it down to Middlewich. Well, that's the plan. No real plans, as you know. It's just sort of something that's going around my head to do at the moment. I'm going to check the oil and everything before I go, so I'll catch you all again in a few moments. That's all the engine checks done. Engine started. Put the tiller on. Right, time to cast off and make a move. Right, all cast off. I've moved the ropes over to this side because the tow path changes sides is after the next lock, the lock after I think it is. So I'm all set when I get to Road Heath for mooring up. Lift the fenders up out the way. I always lift my fenders up for going through locks. You never know, you might get caught up with them otherwise. I'm getting blown backwards here. I'm just gonna across, then you can go. Right, now I'm well off the bank. I want to do this. Gives me an angle to get off the bank. It's quite windy. I was just want to sit on the bank all the way up here. Yes, we're off. Just bumped the back on a little bit as I've come away, but we're good. We're going. We're going in the right direction, and that's all. And that's it, really, isn't it? Can't go in the wrong direction, really, can I? I can't turn around. Right, time to get cruising. Very windy out here. I'm going to put the camera away for a bit. I don't want it blown overboard. One lock done. Just got to go back and shut those gates. I've just come into the next lock, which I've set ready. Makes it a lot easier. These locks are so close together. Dog always starts barking when you start recording, doesn't it? But it's been very, very windy this morning. I've done 7 locks, I think. 6 or 7 locks. It's just gone noon. I'm going to stop. Sunshine's gone. We now have a very cloudy sky and it's very windy. Yeah, I'm at Road Heath. Broughton Arms or Broughton Arms, or however it's pronounced, is just there. They might just have a pint with my name on for tonight, later on. I'm going to walk up to the post office anyway, later. Post office village stores. Get a loaf of bread. And I might just stop for a sneaky pint on the way back. I know they do pedigree in there, so I might just have a pint of pedigree. And I did meet up with a couple of boaters who helped me down some of the locks. If they're in there, I think I owe them a pint as well. Let's see if they turn up. Anyway, I'm going to go make some lunch, and I'll catch you all again very soon. Good morning. Well, you find me today moored at Road Heath, near the Broughton Arms just over there. Been moored here a couple of days. It's been horrible weather. Well, yesterday wasn't too bad, it was just extremely windy, only just the odd shower. The day before, rained nearly all day long, and it was extremely windy. Yeah, I just stayed still. Anyway, today, gentle breeze, sun's basically out. Was blue sky all over earlier, but might have been a bit of cloud seeding going on by the looks. We're not allowed blue skies anymore, are we? And I'm going to make a move. Got a lock about 100 yards away. So here goes. Cobwebs everywhere. So here goes. Some wonderful views here. This is what I look out my window to see for the last couple of days. Some very nice houses this side as well. We have a winding hole right here, right in the middle of the moorings. I've never seen anyone wind there, but it's there all the same. You see people try and moor here sometimes, then see the sign saying no mooring, winding hole. I'm already approaching the lock landing. Time to stop and go and operate this lock. Right, here we go into the lock. been nicely painted recently. You can see quite clearly here where there used to be a brace of locks. You still have the old bridge hole there. Nowadays we're down to just one lock though. A heron takes off as I approach it. Well, it's landed again in front of me. I wonder if he's brave this time or flies again. I'm not so sure about the colours myself. This is going to be handy. There's a boat coming up. So I've just come into the lock here, as you can see. This is lock number 55 on the Trent Mersey Canal. And obviously there was a pair of locks here at one point in time, because there's now a spillway. Yeah, it's obviously where the other lock chamber used to be. But now a spillway. Well, this is where the next video will start off, where I'm just leaving Malkins Bank. I arrived here yesterday afternoon. I didn't film the actual last bit getting here. The wind was so horrendous. It was really blowing a gale, and the last thing I wanted to do was to lose the camera. This is where we got to anyway, was Malkins Bank here, and as I say, this is where the next video will start off from. Of course, a big thank you goes out to all my supporters of the channel, and if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It is free, and press the bell notification button and all options. That way YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. Well, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.